Where is the best breakfast at Epic Universe?
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sirne.
And you're watching the Theme Park Foodies. We are staying at Universal's Helios Grand Hotel, which allows us 1 hour early access to Epic Universe, as well as easy access and our own entrance to Epic Universe. And while we're staying here, we figured we've never been to Epic Universe early enough where we weren't running to rides. So we wanted to try all the breakfasts they have, the quick service breakfast. So there are two places you can get breakfast over at Epic Universe. They're going to be at the Oak Star Tavern, as well as...
You give me the hard one to say. The Harry Potter French Cafe. I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah, I think it's called like Café Sirène or something like that. So it's the Harry Potter Cafe is going to be right to the left as you walk in to the Wizarding World Paris. Oak Star Tavern is going to be in Celestial Park to the right. We're going to have both breakfasts this morning to see which is best. And we've heard great things about both. We love Oak Star Tavern and Café Sirène. They both made our top 5 quick service restaurants video for Epic Universe. So I can only imagine that the delicious breakfast there will be very good.
Yeah, the Harry Potter one seems a little more upscale, but they both look really good. And I think the Oak and Star one looked like a good value. Based on like pictures that I've seen of people getting the breakfast, it seemed like a good deal.
Yeah, value is definitely important with how high priced a lot of the food has been here. We're going to eat it both to see which we think is better, which we're going to take, price into factor as well as taste. We're going to go downstairs, we're going to slip in for that hour early entry, and we're going to rope drop Café Sirène if it's open. If not, we'll probably head over to Oak and Star Tavern, and then we're going to head over to both, see which one is best. Are you ready, Sam?
I'm ready. It's funny, though, because most people stay at this hotel to rope drop, like, the Harry Potter ride, Stardust Racers, and we're like, yeah, we're going to go eat 2 breakfasts.
I'm excited. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Join us for our breakfast crawl at Epic Universe. First restaurant we're heading to is Café Lair de la Sirène. This is in the Wizarding World of Paris. So if we are heading outside the Helios Grand Hotel, we'll obviously have to go down our elevator. Straight across from the elevator shaft is where you'll find security. Pretty long line for security, even with that hour early entry. But you get right in, you head and bear left of the Cosmos Fountain, and you will be able to see the portal to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. You head straight through there, and then you'll just make a direct left right on the Parisian streets here. And we're going to start off with this croissant sandwich.
So this is the Croissant Supreme. It's bacon, egg, and fromage blanc on a croissant bun. It also comes with a side of seasonal berries with lavender honey. It was $19.99, but you did also get to pick a drink. It was like coffee, tea, the lavender lemonade, a butter beer. So I thought it was pretty decent deal. The drinks are smaller portions than you would normally get, though, if you order like the butter beer. So I got the frozen butter beer. This looks really good. The bacon looks good. Ooh.
This looks like it's like an over easy type of egg, so maybe a little run to it. And of course, when you're in France, you have to have a croissant.
The croissant is flaky and buttery. I love the fromage blanc. It's like a nice creamy cheese. The bacon is super crispy. I like crispy bacon. I know some people like more rubbery, but this is like, the egg is cooked perfectly. It's not overdone.
Not underdone, too, it looks like.
It's like the perfect texture for that egg. I love the croissant. This is really good, and it's so nice just like enjoying this nice breakfast. Everyone's running to the metro flu, and I'm just eating my egg sandwich. I'm gonna give this a 9. I think this is a pretty good sandwich.
This place did rank higher than Oak and Star on our list, particularly for the food quality. The interior is also beautiful. It looks like Marvel as you walk in. The ceiling is themed. It has a very nice like outdoor seating area as well, where you can just kind of like people watch, and it looks like you're on the streets of Paris with these beautiful flowers. Just a very nice restaurant. All right, so I went with the quiche. Sam, what's on it in this?
So this is the quiche Lorraine, which is egg custard, bacon, caramelized onions, flaky pie crust, Mornay sauce, and it also comes with a side of seasonal berries with lavender honey. And again, you also do get the side of the drink. So Jay, I think we got the lavender lemonade with that one.
People have gone crazy for this quiche, so I felt like I really, had to try it, especially for breakfast. All right, let's see how it peels.
It looks really good.
We got a quiche from a place called French Café recently. It's not in a theme park, and this looks better than that.
It's so funny. Last week we went to this place in Clermont, literally called the French Cafe. It was hyped up on TikTok, and the quiche was trash.
This quiche is way better than that quiche. Oh my gosh.
The Wizarding World knows what's up. Like, it has a nice crust on it. Nice and golden.
This might be my favorite theme park breakfast I ever had. The gravy or whatever's on it is savory.
It's a Mornay sauce, which is like a French sauce.
The Mornay sauce is like savory, which adds to the texture of the egg custard. We had all the little bits of like bacon and savory, like salty flavor in here. This is so good. I'm gonna go 10. 10 out of 10. My favorite theme park breakfast in like quick service theme park breakfast I ever had, right here. All right, so we had to get some breakfast dessert. This is the cinnamon brioche. One in France, I feel like you have to get the pastries.
They also do have a croissant, a vegan croissant, a chocolate croissant, and like an almond pastry. So a cinnamon brioche is kind of like a French cinnamon roll. It's made with more like egg and butter than a typical cinnamon roll. It's nice and crispy. It's drier than a typical cinnamon roll. I'm gonna try to get some of the centerpiece. This center is like very cinnamon forward. Like, it's just like, I'm just eating. I feel like you're just eating cinnamon powder. Take a look at that. The flavor is good, and I like the texture of the cinnamon roll, but it is on the drier side. It would be nice with like a nice hot coffee, which we did not get because we both got cold drinks. I'm gonna go 7 for this.
So the other two things are better. Maybe skip on the sweet. Would you care if I stole the center out of here?
No, but just be prepared. Like, it's just like you're eating a bunch of cinnamon.
It's like the cinnamon challenge. Remember that? You put like a spoon of cinnamon in your mouth and people you physically cannot swallow an entire tablespoon of cinnamon. All right, let me eat this. This isn't a tablespoon. Let me eat this.
I felt like I was eating a tablespoon of cinnamon, the bite that I had.
The center definitely has more moisture. It could be more flaky. I feel like a French pastry, especially something like this, needs to have a little bit more flake to it. It's not too sweet. I expect it to be very sweet. The butterbeer is sweeter than this. If you want a pastry with the coffee, I think it's worth getting, but it's not great. The other two items are way better than this. I'm gonna go 6 for the pastry. In my opinion, stick with the quiche and the egg sandwich. All right, next spot, the Oak Star Tavern. So to head over here, we're gonna have to head out of the wizarding world of Harry Potter through that portal and back into Celestial Park. As we enter Celestial Park, we'll have to head across and past the Cosmos Fountain and Constellation Carousel. Oak Star Tavern is going to be right past the Starbucks, right in between actually Frosty Moon and the Starbucks. It's the two portals that'll be in between is Super Nintendo World and Dark Universe. It is beautiful in here. Stained glass adorning all of the windows. They even have stained glass in some of the booths. It's themed like you're dining under a tree in perpetual night with a starry sky. They have multiple rooms, so much detail in regards to the decor, as well as the pillars that surround you, the brick walls. It's just beautiful. It feels naturalistic, and it feels like a natural extension of Celestial Park. Both restaurants, very beautiful, so they all have the wow factor, but how is the food? We'll be starting off with the traditional Southern breakfast. Is that it?
Yeah, so it comes with 2 eggs, barbecue bacon, and brioche toast. It also comes with French fries, which it did not mention in the description. And with the Harry Potter menu, it did come with a drink. There wasn't an option to just get the food, but here you're not forced to also have a drink. So if that makes a difference for you,
I feel like you're supposed to dip that toast in those little egg yolks right there. I've never seen over easy eggs served at a theme park quick service restaurant before. That is a new one for me. Oh wow, look at that.
I'm not into the bread.
Yeah, the bread looks very basic. I feel like it needs to be toasted or something.
It's kind of stale. Yeah, like very good, crumbly.
I feel like these should be like potatoes too, not French fries.
It doesn't taste that hot either. I thought the skillet would have kept it a little bit warmer. Bacon looks good though.
Yeah, bacon is like thick. Well, it looks a little bit more stringy than the bacon that we had over in the Wizarding World. I think they're supposed to be, potato barrels. Well, not potato barrels, but potatoes.
Yeah, the bacon's chewy. There's like a maple flavor on there. There's also a lot of seasonings on the eggs, on the fries. They're going for like that barbecue, rustic vibe. It's okay. I mean, you can't go from that quiche to this. That's for sure. I'm gonna give this a 6.
So I guess Harry Potter is so far winning. They do have an interesting sweet option here, though. All right, so people have gone crazy for the mango bread here. Rightfully so, it's very good. And they actually have a special mango bread for breakfast. This is the
Brulee Hawaiian mango bread. So it's mango bread with pineapple and strawberry, whipped cream, and toasted coconut. And you also get a side of scrambled eggs and bacon. The eggs look weird.
They look like standard like theme park eggs. They're not like super fluffy or anything.
I'm not about those eggs.
It ain't no quiche.
Quiche is fire.
I just think that Sirène restaurant might just be the best theme park restaurant ever.
That's really
That's really good.
obviously a sweeter breakfast. The mango bread is so moist, and they also has like brulee, like that crystallized top on it. And then you get a nice sweetness from the pineapple on top. I also love coconut too, so the shredded coconut, it's like very tropical. This is good. I don't care for the eggs. I wish you could just get this as a side. I'm gonna go 9 for this.
Oh wow, so they had one thing that was mediocre and one thing that was really good. Well, nothing scored a 10 yet. I wish you can get 2 of the mango breads and just share them. All right, my turn for some mango bread brulee. Let's get a little cream on this. Great texture with the toasted coconut. It's so moist. It's dense, but not too dense. My only gripe is I don't have more of it.
Yeah, it's a small piece.
Yeah. So I'm gonna agree with your, what'd you give it, a 9? Yeah, I'm gonna agree with the 9. Let me try this bacon out. The bacon does look a little apart, but it definitely has like a sweet kind of glaze or something on it. I like the bacon a lot.
It has a good flavor. I just feel like the mango bread is supposed to be the entree of this dish, and I feel like it's so small.
Yeah, I'd want more mango bread. Mango bread flavor-wise, 9. The rest of the plate I would give like a, just the whole plate as a whole, I would give like a 7 to. The eggs are pretty basic. How nice is it in here though? Like look, there's stained glass. They're right behind me. I'm in a quick service restaurant. This is crazy. All right, since we had the egg sandwich over at Café Sirène, I feel like we had to get the egg sandwich over at Oak Star. So this is the
Oak Star bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. It has barbecue bacon, eggs, cheddar cheese, mayo ketchup, pan sabao bun, and french fries. They love french fries for breakfast at the Oak Star Tavern.
mayo ketchup is a weird combination, I feel like, on an egg sandwich. It looks more bready than anything else. I would have liked the eggs they used for the skillet on this. It is long. Look at this. It's longer than my head.
It's a big boy. I feel like that's like a man's. This is a rustic, manly egg and cheese as opposed to the dainty French cafe croissant egg and cheese.
I would have preferred the over easy eggs, but I guess they can use probably less eggs if they use the scrambled. The bacon's pretty good, so the flavor's there. You get like a nice creamy flavor with the cheese, and not having a lot of that like mayo ketchup flavor on it. It's just very light, kind of just mixes in with the eggs a bit. You can see there's like not a lot of bacon. They kind of use this to hold the bacon in. There's not a lot of cheese. It's mostly bread. That's the weakness of this. The bread isn't bad. It's like toasted. It just needs more innards. It is $11.99. It's a good theme park egg sandwich, but it's nothing spectacular. I'll go 6 with that. I mean, I think the best thing we had is that mango bread. But I mean, the atmosphere is beautiful. I don't think if I had this for theme park breakfast that I'd be let down. And I think it's smart for Universal to bring people in here as well as the French Cafe in the morning, because if this is your first impression of Epic Universe, you're going to be impressed by the aesthetic of either of the two restaurants. And the food is elevated compared to standard theme park breakfast fare like grab-and-go sandwiches and stuff. So the best breakfast in all of Epic Universe is...
I think we gotta give it to the cafe.
Yeah, it's Café. I can't say the name, Sirène, over in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. The quiche was amazing. The food here was good. The food over at Oak Star Tavern was solid. I don't think you'd be disappointed if you had it. I just also feel like French cuisine is a bit more elevated than Southern delicacies, and it's Southern-based dining over here at the Oak Star Tavern. Food was still really good here. They have live music. It's a beautiful atmosphere. It's very easy to get into when you get in, so I do recommend stopping here. But if you're looking for the best breakfast, in our opinion, it's over at Sirène. That quiche, I think, is one of maybe 2 10s I've ever given to a breakfast at a theme park.
And they both have really nice outdoor seating too. We sat inside at Oak Star, but there's like this really nice covered seating. You can people watch. You can look out into Celestial Park. The vibes at both are 10 out of 10. This, I felt like Oak Star was more carby, and I don't know if like coming from the cafe and then coming here for like a super carby breakfast was the best idea.
Yeah.
But I personally just prefer the cafe.
I feel like it's smart we started with the cafe, because if we started here, we'd be way too full to eat anything here. A lot of French fries. Like, this doesn't feel as elevated here, but it was still good. Nice giant egg sandwich. What was the best thing you had at Oak Star, Sam?
The mango bread.
Mango
I just
bread,
wish
yeah.
the mango bread entree was bigger.
Yes, agree. I wish I had more mango bread.
Yes.
And the best thing that we had over at the cafe was 100% the quiche. I
They
think
were
we
both
agree on
really
that.
good, though. I liked
Both
that
were
egg
good, yeah.
sandwich. It was like dainty.
Yeah, and the really flaky crust on the egg sandwich too. So both are great. We recommend Sirene. Figured we'd show you guys a bunch of the breakfast options here. We also have a breakfast video coming out on the breakfast over at
Flora Taverna.
Yes. So we're gonna be excited to try that out to see what really is the best breakfast you can have. Flora Taverna probably has some pretty elevated options. So
I think it's a
excited there.
buffet, too, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. Helps other people find the video. Subscribing. It also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications. That way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Wait for these.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. I like having the Cosmos fountain to end our videos with at Epic.
I want to jump in there. I'm not going to, but like it's like very tempting.
They have the Astronomica splash pad if you want to walk over there. Actually, I have contemplated putting on my bathing suit. It's nice that we're staying at the Helios Grand because literally, you want to just take a little break? It's right here. It's definitely the most convenient theme park hotel. We'll have a separate video probably before this one coming out on the Helios Grand. I'm not going to spoil our thoughts on the entirety of the experience, but it definitely is very convenient. And the people you see scrolling up on the screen right now, those are our members. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and end credits credentials like you're seeing right now. If you want to learn about all those different tiers and perks, check out the join button below. Click it, learn about all that different stuff. But even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who just consistently likes, comments, subscribes, engages with these videos in any way, we really appreciate you because you help us make more of them. And as always,
Keep it going for Frank.